Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, Technical Trader. It is Monday, January the 9th, and these are the charts of the day. Mixed day on Wall Street today, but a lot of stocks perked up, and we traded them, especially the junior biotechs, which were led by the big takeover of IDIX today, but with 125% premium. IDIX responded, gapping and jumping 261 at 37%. You can see that the consolidation pattern of the last several weeks was gapped up big time. Ran all the way up to 1039, got into that resistance zone of my target, above 10, and then backed off to close at 966. Still up 37% on 13 million shares. So although the longer-term chart shows the resistance up in the zone, going all the way back to 06 and 08, if we could get through here, we could see that thing run into the mid to high teens perhaps. But watch for resistance here and for a potential pullback. LCAV, another big day today. As you can see, the longer-term resistance up around 7.5 to 9 is being challenged with a big thrust here that's taken it from under 3 to over 6 in 2 sessions, and a blow through the 50-day moving average as well, with a beautiful close near the upper end of the range. So I would suspect we may see some follow-through to get it up towards that 7.5 zone short-term. Achillion Pharmaceuticals on a big day today. You'll see that the stock popped and gapped and ran and got up to the top of the channel and even above it and closed up 180 or 23% on 6 million shares. Stepping back and looking at the weekly chart, you'll see a beautiful long-term rising channel, the top of which that channel comes in around 12, and that would be my short-term target. Having a very good time of it of late. It's exploded 6 sessions in a row and moved from about 3 to nearly 7. Up another $1 or 2 or 17.7% today. The stock is acting extremely well and may test the 7.25 range, my short-term target, but it is extended. Broad Vision's had a big couple sessions after the breakout in December and the pullback to the moving average. This falling wedge here resulted in this move up to resistance, which stalled it here. But then Friday it popped out, and today it exploded 224, 17.6%, as volume picked up to the best volume in weeks, if not months. Now, if we take a look at the long-term chart, you'll see we just took out the last year's double top, and also on a long-term basis, taking out the major declining top line. So we could be coming out of a base here that could set up for a move into the mid to high teens. VVUS, VIVUS. Big day today, up $1.49 at 14.6% on 5.2 million. Breakout, gapped across here and there. So triple resistance level taken out. Right now we can see this stock moving up to 12.5 3/4. NQ, which took out the declining tops line today across here with a pop of 73 cents or 11.7%. Maybe headed now for a test of the $8 range. That's our short-term target. Swing trade RAM jumped 33 cents or almost 12% on 4.2 million. And if it gets, and it's going to challenge the 345 high of last week. Should we get through that, I'll look for a move to my swing trade target of 4.25. Dendreon, with 3 stellar days in a row, has moved from 7 and change to nearly 14 today, right at my target zone of 13.90.14. So at this point, the swing trade has been met, and I'd look for some sort of pullback retest. But at the same time, momentum has not waned yet, and with this huge gap in here, should we get up and into that gap, this thing could run for another couple, 3-4 points. MDVN, which in November had exploded. Now that first pullback, I told you I expected something in the mid-50s in the next several weeks. Well, we got there today at 54.29. It was up 370 today, or 7.5%. Delcath DCTH has also had a big surge, taking it from under 2 to 440 in just the last couple weeks. May need some rest here as it's up against resistance and overbought short term, but momentum is strong in this one as well. Wouldn't shock us to see a little higher levels, but maybe 5 before it's done. But at the same time, it could pull back at any point here. Elan snapped back after pulling back for a few days following this big run here. The stock snapped right back to test the highs again near just over 14 and jumped 87 cents or 6.7% today on 9.4 million shares. Momentum may take this to 15.25 or a half before it's sets for a bigger consolidation sets in. Jazz Pharmaceuticals, one of our old favorites, last week took out the declining tops line, lateral price resistance, gapped up on Friday, and today ran up and through the September spike high. Perhaps at this point we can see this run even further. Longer term target in the 60-65 range. Let's call it 60-62 zone. SPPI, a new swing trade was put on today. As this line was taken out, it appears the channel may be drawing it up towards the 19.5 range, my short-term target. SIMO also put a swing trade on today, as this looks like an ascending flag or a rising flag may have broken to the upside. And my target now is in the 27-28 zone. We'll look at 28 as a target. Nuance broke back out today and took out the October-November highs and may gain some momentum or gather some momentum as 5.9 million traded. Looks like it could run. I have a target now in the low 30s. And lastly, today's DEXO, which didn't do anything today. It was up a penny, but had a really quiet inside day and low volume. I'm looking for more upside and a run up towards 2 3/4. And that's it for tonight. Tomorrow we'll have some box of shorts reviewed for you.